Hi, Patric here, and today I want to share with you about a small little research that I did. And I spent some time to figure out why people don't take action, even though if they know that action will help them to achieve whatever goal that they wanted to achieve, right? And I think it boils down to three things that keeps them from taking action in that sense, right? The first one, I think it has to do with pride. Now I know it sounds kind of funny, like what does pride has to do with taking action? Now, when I say pride, it's referring to the pride of taking advice from another person. Now, let me explain, right? Some people have their own ego, that they're not willing to accept someone's advice. But at the same time, there's another type of pride where it's not much about ego, but their own belief. So this is the pride that they have, that if they believe this so strong, they would not want to be proved wrong in that sense, right? So for instance, right, let's say example, let's say someone spent years to learn something, and this person becomes a scientist. Let's say he spent years to learn about something and he became a scientist, right? Now, what if like today's new discovery points out that whatever that he has been learning about, the discovery is something else. Now, this person will find it really hard for this person to accept the fact, because he has spent like 10 years to learn about this, and finally it turns out to be something else, right? So this has to do with their own belief system. But the other point, which is very obvious, which you probably know the answer, is, well, laziness. Now, what do I mean by laziness? Now, it's not about lazy of taking the action right now. Because when we talk about laziness, this is something that's happening at the subconscious level, because the brain knows, or I would say the mind knows, that if he or she was to take action right now, there are going to be many more actions that this person would need to take in order to achieve whatever he or she wants to accomplish, right? Because they know that they're smart enough to know that it's not going to be just single action or single step. It's going to be a lot more steps to go, and which means that going through this process, it also means that, well, there's going to be a lot of pain involved. Pain as in, like, they have to do something, or they need to sacrifice their time from whatever leisure things that they always enjoy doing. Now, the third one is actually, I would say, the worry of not being safe anymore. Now, what do I mean by that? So, at this position, he or she may be in what we call a safe zone. A safe zone. In the normal context, you may call it a comfort zone in that sense, right? Now, a safe zone means that this person is not in any danger. Now, of course, today's time, there is no tiger or bear chasing you while you are walking on the path or something like that, right? But the definition of safe here comes in different concept, in the sense that right now, whatever that you have is considered safe. So if you have to take action and to explore something new, chances are that you can achieve success, or the other way around, which means whatever that you have right now, you may lose it, you may lose it, right? So because of that, it prevents people from taking action, because they are not willing to lose what they have at this moment of time, right? It's sort of hard to sort of foresee like what you're going to get and be ready to lose what you have right now in present, and that prevents people from taking action. Now, let me explain this in another way. Let's say, through research, right? One of the books that I read. Let's say you were in a contest, right? Where you could say win $100, but if you lose, then you lose, say, $10, right? Compared to another contest, let's say that you could win $10, but you cannot lose a single dollar. Now, I'm just making this up, right? I mean, the numbers is not exactly as it is as what is mentioned in the book. You know what? Most people will go for option number 2, where they would rather say make $10, where they cannot lose a single dollar, right? Compared to you can make $100, but there's a possibility that you could lose $10, right? Of course, again, the maths is not exactly as it is, right? But I hope you start to see what I mean, is that people may not take action because they are not willing to take the risk in that sense. And you know what? most people that did not take action, that falls into this group, right? These are the ones that have the possibility, has the potential to achieve success, but because they stepped back and they did not come out from the safe zone, they lost so much more, right? So there you go. These are my three takeaways in that sense, or 3 points. And if you have your own opinion or your thoughts about why people do not take action, even though they know that this is good for them, that they can accomplish so much, go ahead and let me know in the comment there. I would love to share your opinion as well. This is Patrick here from Patric Live. See you then.